Greetings, and welcome. This video is going to be focusing on explaining the focus to the circumstantial voice. Before I begin, though, I want to forewarn you that if you don't understand what Austronesian alignment is, you should probably watch the previous videos on Austronesian alignment and the circumstantial voice, as well as previous videos explaining the focus and all of that pizzazz and jazz. Otherwise, you're not going to understand stuff in this video because I will not be explaining it. Moving on. We're going to be focusing on the circumstantial voice, right? And the circumstantial voice, or casting light on the focus to the circumstantial voice, right, in the spotlight, we explain ourselves, or we put focus and emphasis and the spotlight in the location, the benefactors or benefactees, and especially like the indirect objects. So it's gonna be it's gonna be focusing on the indirect objects. Where is this whatever focus is going to, right? Where is the focus going to? The transferring of this focus. That's why location plays a deal, because where is it going to go? It answers the question, where is the focus going to, right? And it's going to these indirect objects. And if you don't understand indirect objects, you should probably take a look at the Austronesian alignment video. Benefactor, right? Someone is going to be benefiting, someone, something, whatever, something is benefiting from this, right? Again, transference, right? Transference. The focus is on the transference, right? So whoever is going to be benefiting from this is going to be having the focus on the transference to the benefits. Okay? For the circumstantial voice, the focus on the circumstantial voice, right? Just like the object focus, we use the same Og and Sa family of markers. Simple, right? And again, Austronesian alignment. You need to understand the voice of the circumstantial voice and how it functions, or the alignment of that circumstantial voice, right? Unlike the object focus, right, our transitive and ditransitive verbs here really start to be in the gray zone, right? It starts to become gray area because, again, like as language is changing, there's a lot of crossover between transitive and ditransitive. We didn't see a lot of that with the object focus, but with this circumstantial voice, yes, we're going to be seeing a lot of crossovers. Like, this is where it starts to become more blurry and unclear, and it's slowly, the differences between these two is slowly starting to disappear, right? Because, again, language change, it evolves. Our affixes for this circumstantial voice that we will use, and I'll be providing examples in a future video, so stay tuned. Here it is. So for as you know what these affixes do, they also transfer over to their counterparts in the circumstantial, right? So whatever we had for mu, mag, maga, all of that carry the same they carried the same definition into the circumstantial's an and han endings, okay? So whatever this was get changed to this in this voice, right? And again, it expresses, if you forgot, really quick review, immediate absolute, right? And in undefined, right? So anything of those characteristics. Same thing with completed actions. We have from me, nag, naga, all of that, going to gi, something, something, an, right? So gi, an, right? And this is a circumfix, gi, da, 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 an. With the abilitative, right? For the abilitative, the ma, maka, na, naka, right? We have our counterparts in this circumstantial. So we have our ma, something, something, an, and na, something, something, an. Again, it's abilitative, that's just a review. And this is what I can put in a simple form in a timeline where you can find how these affixes are related to each other. On the top, we have in the completed, gi, something, something, an, and the incomplete, we have an or han. With an or han, it depends because if there's a stressed or unstressed consonant, including glottal stops, right? Glottal stops are stressed consonants, right? You will take either an or han, depending if it's stressed or unstressed. So if it's an unstressed consonant that ends, right? If we have a verb or whatever word we have that ends in an unstressed consonant, we need to take han, right? But if it's stressed, we just take an, and a glottal stop counts as a stressed consonant, right? And if you forgot what a glottal stop was, you need to go take a look at my pronunciation videos because I'm not going to go over that. For the bottom right here, we have our abilitative, right? So na something something an and ma something something an. Again, corresponding with complete and incomplete, okay? A lot of people like to explain this in tense, right? Me personally, I don't because aspect wise, I mean, it's just easier to look at it that way, aspect wise. Was it completed? Is it still ongoing? Or is it incomplete? You know, what is the status of the action? Okay? So that's how I like to look at it, is the status of the action. Was the action completed? Incomplete? Still ongoing? When will it start? All that kind of stuff, right? Rather than, oh yeah, it's past, present, or yeah, or future or anything like that, because the present, what's going on right now, changes to the past. So the present is the past if you look at it that way. But again, this is just an introduction to the circumstantial focus, and I will be making another video to give you examples and to explain this some more.